Hello Sunshines and welcome to Short Game Saturdays. Today Bann and I are playing Baked Magic by WitPOP. If you'd like to follow Bann, check out the link to their channel below. This is the story of a bakery, 2 witches, a knight, and some muffins. Warning, this video contains strong language and depictions of violence against muffins. Discretion is advised. Now without further ado, let's get started. I might put on pants and go to the grocery store and get something. I don't know. I don't know what I want for dinner.
I have to make pierogies because I cut onions and everything. I did not mean to click directly into the game. Oops.
Oh. Cute. Is this Witches for Kingdom Hearts?
Witches for Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, she looks like a Kingdom Hearts witch.
Are you sure you're not thinking Final Fantasy X?
I played more Kingdom Hearts than I did Final Fantasy.
Well, I will say Final Fantasy X took a lot of outfit inspiration. No, sorry. Kingdom Hearts took a lot of outfit inspiration from the styles in Final Fantasy X and X-2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess.
That's true. Yeah. They are one and the same in my brain. Alright. Perfect. Once the apple cinnamon muffins are done, we'll be finished with today's baking. I think I'll open the store a little early today. Lana, come quick! What's the matter, Elliot? I started a fire! Oh. Oh! Oh. I thought Elliot was a dude. Elliot, where's the fire? Right here!
She's dressed like Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, you mean you conjured fire. When you said you started a fire, I thought you had set the kitchen alight. Again. My name is Lana Olean. Or Olean?
Or
and I run this bakery.
Oline? I don't know.
Olean? One of those. No way! I'm not that careless. At least not anymore. This little ball of energy is my apprentice, Elliot Ardia. I wasn't able to control my fire magic at all last week, but I practiced really hard and finally got the hang of it. I wanted to show you how much I've improved. And we're witches. Ah, my fire! What am I going to do with you? Later that morning. Lana, I can't find the powdered cinnamon. It's on the shelf next to the clove. Okay. I've had this bakery for a little over 3 years now. It's always been my dream to open a store and share my delicious snacks and remedies with the people of Perinia. I found it! Good work, Elliot. Elliot was one of the first customers I ever had. Back then I hadn't realized that she was a witch. Last year, she came to me saying she wanted to learn how to use magic to bake. Lana, look! I finished dusting the apple cinnamon muffins. Delicious. Don't they look appetizing?
Ah!
That hurt to say. Initially, I was reluctant. Get it? Get it? Appetizing? It's like appetizing, but with apples? Because I'm holding apple cinnamon muffin? Yes, well done. Could you please put them on the display stand? But even after I turned her down so many times, she still visited the store and begged me to teach her. Aw, you didn't laugh at my amazing joke. She is very persistent. Last month, I finally agreed to take her on as my apprentice.
Wait, so she's been begging to be her apprentice for 2 years then?
Yeah.
Dang.
That didn't sound sincere. And things at the bakery have been more lively ever since. Good morning. Morning. Here comes our number one customer.
Your number one customer has 0 hip.
Yep. How is life at the castle going, Jane? This is Jane Doe.
Ha!
She's a royal knight that comes by the bakery every morning to buy a blueberry lavender muffin. It's going fine. You know, I can't say too much about what happens at the castle, because what happens at the castle stays at the castle.
They're all having orgies there.
We also served together during the war. You could say we've been through a lot together.
I'm sorry that these two were serving together in the war? I'm assuming these two.
The Lana and Jane, yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't think this bitch has seen war ever.
Elliot, no.
No.
Absolutely not. Aw, stingy. I want that good goss.
That hot tea.
Should I get your usual, Jane? If you would. Thanks, Lana. I'm grateful she comes to visit me every morning. Jane, are you alright? You have bags under your eyes. Rude. Thanks for your concern, Elliot, but I'm fine.
Oh my god, that just reminds me of so my coworkers, I don't know why they do this, but like every so often I'll have let's say a really nasty pimple on my forehead, and
oh god,
and they'll at random different ones all the time. They're like, "What's going on with your forehead?" And I'm like, "I don't fucking know what to tell you. It's a pimple. Why are you bringing this up?" What am I supposed to say?
If I can't fix it in 5 minutes, keep your mouth shut.
I don't know what I'm gonna tell you, but thank you for pointing it out to everyone.
Seriously.
It's not like I was self-conscious about it or anything.
Right?
Yeah. So, that's just what this made me think of. At least bags under the eyes are a little more, not as embarrassing.
Right, no. I mean, I expect Jamie to be to look at my face and be like, have you been sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
But that's Jamie, because Jamie is close to us. Jamie doesn't say shit to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might comment on it with someone I know who has sleep issues. I'd be like, hey, you look like you've been really struggling with sleep. Are you okay? But I wouldn't be like, you have bags under your eyes.
You look terrible.
You look awful.
God, it looks like you walked through hell. You look like a wet paper sack in a windstorm. There's a lot going on at the castle at the moment, so I just haven't been sleeping well for the past couple of nights. Would you like something to help you sleep? Lavender muffin should do pretty well. Why is that? Why do we suddenly go to...
Flirting is the perfect way to help people sleep. You know when you're so bad at it, you bore them to sleep?
Yeah, let's just flirt. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go all the way with this chick. I have just the thing for sleepless nights. What do you suggest?
Me.
These tits! It's easier for people to fall asleep when they have someone to hold at night. Or if there's someone holding them. And the child is just between them like, what is going on? If you need a person for either suggestion, I'd happily volunteer my services. Thanks for the offer, but I don't think that's the right solution to my problem. Shut down. Elliot scribbles.
Oh my god, is she writing this down?
I'm taking notes. She's writing fan fiction.
She ships them.
Yeah. Today's lesson, how not to flirt with customers. Don't write that down! Elliot, please don't write that down. Well, since my first proposal seems to have been rejected, how about I make you a potion to help you fall asleep instead? A sleeping potion? I'm not sure. Don't worry, it won't knock you unconscious straight away. The potion I have in mind will just help you relax and make it easier for you to fall asleep within 5 to 15 minutes of taking it. Like a Benadryl. Are there any side effects? You'll wake up normally and feel refreshed. No adverse side effects. Nothing like the potions we used during the war. I see. Very well then. Shall I make the potion and deliver it to the castle tonight, Jane? If you would, thanks. Oh, I can drop it off for you. How do you plan to get to the castle? I can walk. You haven't been practicing how to fly, have you? I can't do it. I can't control more than one element like you can, Lana. I can barely make fire. How do you expect me to use wind magic so soon? Conjure fire. Ugh! Please let me do the delivery. I'm not as magically gifted as some of the other witches in town, but you're still willing to take me on as your student.
I mean, you did stalk her for 2 years.
Yeah, just like SpongeBob shows up to pester Squidward every freaking day, and then suddenly gets a job there, and Squidward's like, okay, I quit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to prove my worth as your apprentice, with or without magic. When you're this determined, how could I possibly say no? Easy. No. Woohoo! Good for you, Elliot. I'll greet you at the castle gates after sundown. Alright, I'll see you then, Jane. I hope your potion works, Lana. Do you doubt my skill? Never. I'll see you, Elliot. See ya, Jane! So what type of sleepy potion are you going to make, Lana? Just a simple one. Would you like to help? Yes, please! I feel like I'm learning a lot today. I'm glad you think so. It's going to be the most harrowing experience of your life, Christmas Sally. There's more to witchcraft than just summoning and conjuring.
You kind of know what this whole art style reminds me of. Did you ever see that, like, How to Draw Manga series of books?
Was it the Christopher Hart series or the ones that were originally in Japanese?
I'm going to assume it's the Christopher Hart series. They were
where
like
it's just like
white, and then they were like white covers with like an anime girl on them.
I think those were the ones that were originally in. Actually, no, they were both white with anime girls on them. How badly were the anime girls drawn?
They were like this.
Okay. So that would have had to have been the Christopher Hart ones.
Yeah. This is what this is reminding me of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, except better drawn. Like, they learned how to draw from the Christopher Hart books, but then got better, unlike Christopher Hart.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that might have been before he just started, like, stealing artwork from other people. And, like, claiming it as his own.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knowledge of the world around us will also improve our ability to brew potions and perform acts of alchemy. First, we'll need to gather all the ingredients. What do we need? For this potion, I will need some valerian root, passion flower, and peppermint leaves. All of these can be have a sedative effect on the consumer, but have varying degrees of effectiveness. That passion flower was like tangy. They also differ in taste. The peppermint will be used as a main aromatic component. Oh, okay. Do we have all of those things? We better. We do, but... But what? Elliot. Yeah? Did you, by any chance, move things around in my kitchen this morning? Well, you see, I took some of the ingredients off the shelves when I was looking for the cinnamon, but then I forgot where everything went, so I just put them back where I thought that they would go. I see. I'm so sorry I messed up your kitchen. No, it's fine. I should have been supervising you instead of putting the other muffins out on display. I mean, you have a business to run. We'll just have to look around the kitchen and try to find them. Why isn't your shit labeled?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Lana? Yes. What were the ingredients you needed again?
Weren't you writing? I thought you were writing.
One was like the valerian root, the passion flower, and the
And
peppermint.
that's exactly. It was only 3.
Yeah. Valerian root, passion flower, and peppermint leaves. I'll write you a note. Thank you!
Why do you need to write her a note? She's clearly been scribbling in a
All of her
notebook.
brains are in her boobs. She has the biggest boobs out of everybody on in this thing. Okay, let's have a look. Okay.
Oh, that's just the note.
Just in case we forget. Yeah. Those are eggs. That looks like clover. Maybe I'll brew some green tea later. Okay. Those look like leaves.
I can't interact with these.
Okay. This is not where the cinnamon is supposed to be. I don't need any rosebud right now. Maybe in a couple of weeks. Ah, here's the valerian root. I don't need clove right now. That must be the These are the goji berries. They're delicious, but not what I'm looking for. This is lemon balm. Not quite what I'm looking for. I found the peppermint. I love the smell of jasmine, but it's not what I'm looking for. Nothing is what you're looking for. You're never happy. Maybe I'll brew some green tea later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't need basil right now.
I could choose a sack of flour.
Yeah. I don't need sage right now. Why is the nutmeg over here? I'll put it back on the shelf later. Look, you can't do the red one.
Oh.
What is the passion flower doing over here? Well, at least I was able to find it. Looks like we found all the ingredients. Now I can make the potion. Hooray! I actually had fun looking for the ingredients. Maybe we can do that again. How about instead you go out to the market, you find a label maker, and you come back and you label all the goddamn bottles. Please don't mess up my kitchen anymore, Elliot. Sorry. Elliot, please mind the front of the store and serve any customers while I work in the back. Okay, I won't let you down. I'm sure you won't. Later that evening. The rest of the day goes by rather uneventfully. preparing the potion, making sure to use the correct measurements. Using too much or too little of any ingredient can change the potency and taste of the potion. At the end of the day, we close the bakery and I give Elliot a box of the potion inside to deliver to Jane. One speedy delivery to the castle, coming right up! Be careful. It would be faster for me to fly to the castle myself, but I admire Elliot's passion and determination. When I first took her on as my apprentice, she caused me a lot of trouble. She constantly made mistakes while baking, and her aptitude for magic was quite low, even for someone of her age. But she tries her best, and I find that endearing. I have never met someone as dedicated and determined about baking as her. I can't help but want to support and encourage her.
All I'm thinking about is how these vines growing out of the wall are not going to be great for structural integrity.
Yeah, no. They look pretty. They're gonna bring your house down. I hope she doesn't get lost on her way to the castle. Do we have to go on a quest to find our apprentice?
Can you imagine if we wake up and it's it's suddenly a murder mystery game?
Right. It's like, wow, Madoka Magica much? I wake up early in the morning. It's still dark in the little kitchen. With a flick of my wrist, the fireplace lights up. Not all witches in Paradia are born with the ability to use magic. Most develop a spark during childhood, but in rare cases, some people can train themselves to force a spark to ignite in adulthood. Elliot is one of the latter. She's been training since adolescence, but only ignited her first spark last year. I admire her determination and perseverance, I say to no one in this room. I, on the other hand, am one of the former. I first developed my spark when I was 8. Another child in my neighborhood had dug out the sunflowers I had been growing. You burn a child alive?
Okay, so she's an arsonist.
I was so enraged. I spent weeks growing those flowers. I raised my hand to grab his arm, but the earth beneath him rose and began engulfing him instead.
So you buried a child alive.
That was the first time I ever used magic. And he was never heard of from again. Luckily, he was also a witch. He conjured a wave of water to wash over us. He said it would help cool me down. He was never heard from again. It turned out that he had picked the flowers because he wanted to give them to a girl he liked. After talking together, he promised not to take things from someone else's garden again, and I generously gave him the sunflowers to give to his crush. But she would never get them. He came to me the next day crying because she had rejected him. Oh, you deserve it. You stole somebody's flowers, bitch. I guess even magic can't save a person from the pains of heartache. Lana? Oh, wrong voice. I walk over and unlock the back door. Morning, Lana! Good morning, Elliot. Did you manage to deliver the potion last night? I sure did. Oh, and listen to this! Last night there was a lot of commotion at the castle. Commotion? The guards were running around frantically and several messengers were entering and exiting the castle last night. What do you suppose was the cause? Give me the goss! Do you think it's unordinary for there to be so much movement at the castle? I'm not sure. Perhaps the guards were looking for something or someone. It is a murder mystery. Or maybe the king was sending out declarations of war to the neighboring nations. Or maybe even love letters. You have such an active imagination. I like that about you. Hey, thank you. You won't need to worry about King Carl declaring war on anyone anytime soon. How can you be so sure?
He's my puppet.
Because the last war just recently ended. Many lives were lost, including the Queen's. Her last wish was for the prince and princess to live in a world of peace and harmony. Like that would happen. I doubt the king would do anything to take this life that she helped build away from their children.
You say that, and yet.
Yeah. You have so much faith in the king. I don't. I did serve under him during the war after all. I would say I know him pretty well.
That's
Doesn't
not.
make any sense.
That's not
Like, unless he
how.
was like, unless you were literally fighting alongside him.
Like, were you his right hand mage? What?
Yeah. Can you tell me more about the war? I didn't ignite my spark until after it ended, so I was never exposed to the battlefield. Consider yourself lucky, child.
Hmm.
There isn't a lot to say. The slime monster suddenly appeared one day, and King Carl enlisted the aid of the witches throughout Peronia to banish them. Jane served in the war too, right? Even though she isn't a witch? I mean, she's a skilled fighter. Yes, many skilled fighters fought in the war, but without the use of magic, they were on the front lines and most were injured. Or
Hello? Taryn, I can no longer hear you. Taryn! Oh my god. Okay, so it's not Taryn. It's my internet. It got disconnected. Please hold while we have technical difficulties. Hi?
Hey.
Okay.
I think it logged me out because it's like, after like a certain amount of time, it's just like, hey, you've been in here by yourself.
Oh, yeah, no, I just didn't even know it had reconnected yet because I was looking on my phone and it still couldn't find the network.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, you'll have a section of time to cut out for technical difficulties.
That's fine.
Yeah. So, yeah. Alright, what were the slimes like?
I don't know. Alright, you have to reshare your screen.
Oh, right. God damn it.
And you might have to go back a panel. Okay, go back one more.
One more?
Okay, yeah. It would be, next would be, freaking, what's her place? Hold on a
Elliot.
second, I gotta get situated.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What were the slimes like? Slimy? Oh, that's not very informative. There were many different types of slimes. Some were like water elementals and some like fire. Is that how Jane got her scar? Fighting a slime? Nosy? You ask a lot of questions, Elliot. Why don't we start making some simple vanilla muffins for today's sales?
That was the
Wrong
wrong
voice.
voice.
Yep. Why don't we start making some simple vanilla muffins for today's sales? Oh, I can do that! Of course you can. I'll be here to guide you. Do you know what ingredients we need? Probably vanilla. I sure do. We'll need flour, milk, vanilla bean, sugar, and love. Is that all? Probably eggs. You also need oil and eggs to add moisture and a soft texture to the muffins, as well as a pinch of salt to enhance the flavor of the sugar and vanilla bean. Oh, I need to write that down. Didn't you write this down last time? Probably. I forgot where I left the notes. Oh, Elliot. The morning kicks off with two of us baking all sorts of delicious treats. Before I know it, the time that Jane routinely comes to visit us has arrived. Good morning. Morning, Jane! Good morning, Jane. How did you sleep last night? About that. I'm sorry, Lana. I didn't get a chance to take the potion last night, even though you went through the trouble of brewing and delivering it to me. It has a shelf life of 2 hours. Oh, it's nothing to apologize over.
I mean, that was a whole quest in Ocarina of Time where you had to like get the eye drops to the Goron by a certain time or they would expire.
They did the same thing in Twilight Princess where you had to carry a barrel of something across the fucking map in under like 10 minutes or something like that. You couldn't roll if you got attacked. It was like hot spring water. So that's why it was like 10 minutes. Like if it was after 10 minutes, it would be too cool and its healing properties would be ineffective. So you had to carry this fucking barrel across the goddamn map. You couldn't roll, you couldn't carry it on a horse, so you just had to walk it. And if you got attacked, you would drop it and it would break.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Oh boy.
Fucking Zelda. Why didn't you take it? She probably didn't have time. I really shouldn't say. What happens in the castle stays in the castle. I'll give you an extra muffin. I'm also curious. After I went to the trouble of making the potion, you at least owe me an explanation for my efforts. She really doesn't.
Nope.
I already paid you in coin for the potion, Lana. You can repay me with something else for the emotional trauma of not having my product used. It hurts my feelings. And my legs! I had to walk such a long distance to deliver it. Yes, poor Elliot. We demand compensation in the form of castle gossip. Hot juicy goss! The old you would have never stooped to such trivial excuses, Lana. Is that you were doing, Elliot? Very well. We had a few messengers from the neighboring nations arrive, so I had to escort them around the castle. Why were there so many messengers? I saw a few when I came by. They were returning responses to the king's invitation. The king's invitation? Yes. You see, the king plans to hold a ball in a couple of days. All the nobles in Perennia will be attending as well as some ambassadors from the neighboring nations. Wow, a ball! Luca will also be attending. Who's Luca? Another witch that Lona and I are acquainted with. And also my ex-boyfriend. He's a childhood friend of mine, you could say. I'm not surprised he is attending. He's a noble after all.
Is he the one that was like crying after his heart got rejected?
Yeah, I bet he looks fantastic. He has a tendency to fall madly in love with every man, woman, and anything in between that he meets. A real hopeless romantic. It's best if you keep a safe distance from him. Oh, okay. What's the occasion? The princess's betrothment. Betrothment? She's getting married. Who is she going to marry? I'm not sure yet. I'm not high enough in the chain of command to be informed. But the princess has requested to specifically have your muffin served at the ball. She did. Yes. Wow! Why would she request my muffins specifically? So she could hide special things in there and make everybody fall asleep so she could run away? She eats your blueberry lavender muffins every day. It makes sense that she would want her favorite food at her betrothment ball.
Oh my god, is Jane
She's been
actually
giving them
to the princess?
She's either been giving them to the princess or she's been secretly the princess the whole time. The muffins you buy every morning have been for the princess? Yes. I didn't know that. I don't think Lana did either. Wow, Lana, your food is being eaten by royalty! I suppose I should feel honored. I actually thought Jane was the one eating my muffins. So it turns out she wasn't coming to visit me, but was instead running an errand for the princess every day.
Oh, does that hurt your heart?
I think it would. I'm not sure how this makes me feel. Well, I mean, it could be that Jane suggested these muffins to the princess. And this is just her excuse to, like, see her friend every day.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the king wishes to order 500 assorted muffins from you for the night after tomorrow. Can you do it? 500 fucking muffins in 2 days?
I should ask my sister. Yeah, I think it's feasible.
Yeah.
It's just like you have to make huge batches.
Yeah, but like how many onions? How many ovens would you need? Yeah, I mean, it would be feasible now. I don't know how feasible it would have been in like medieval fantasy, wherever the fuck.
But they have magic.
Well, in that case, why can't she just magic 500 muffins?
Maybe that's what she does all along.
I can't really decline a request from the king now, can I?
Yes, you can.
I mean, yeah. No, I guess not. You will, of course, be invited to attend the ball as well. How utterly, generous of them. Okay, the night after tomorrow, correct? I should be able to get that done. I assume Elliot will want to help with this order? You bet I do! Excellent. Consider it done. Thank you. Are you alright? Yes, please don't worry about me. I'll just take my usual muffin and return to the castle. It's not your usual muffin. It's the princess's usual muffin.
What if she's in love with the princess?
I mean, that is probably why she turned us down. Alright. I go behind the counter and place a blueberry lavender muffin in a carry bag. For some reason, I put it in the fancier bag than usual, opting for a black pouch with gold hemming, instead of a plain tan one.
What do you mean by for some reason? I think we all know the reason.
Because it's going to the princess. Here you go. Thank you, Lana. Did I subconsciously try to present my muffin in a more sophisticated manner because I knew it was meant for royalty?
Yes.
Yes. I'll be back at the same time tomorrow. Have a good day, Jane.
That's the wrong person.
Yep. Have a good day, Jane! That was fast. She leaves, but not before showing a pained look on her face. She is in love with the princess. Jane didn't look happy when talking about the princess's betrothment. I had a feeling I knew why, but it wasn't my place to say. Elliot, I think the pumpkin seed muffins will be almost finished by now. I try to ignore it and carry on running the bakery. I'll go check. That evening, we go about the rest of the day serving customers and baking as per usual. When I close up the bakery, Elliot tells me she has a prior arrangement and is unable to stay. I'm sorry I can't stay back to help clean up today. Don't worry about it, Elliot. Make sure you get home safely. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. You're so understanding. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Lana. I lock the door behind her. I'm so bothered by the look on Jane's face as she spoke to us this morning. I could tell that she was troubled by the princess getting married. And I guess that bothered me too. That bothered me. The obvious fact that Jane has feelings for the princess. I don't know what to do with my own feelings right now. Stuff them into the muffins. Make everybody fall in love with each other. My arms are getting tired from all this mixing. How do you do this every morning? I suppose this would be a good time to teach you how to use magic to mix the batter. Really? Yes. I need a quill. Please wait. Maybe she should start carrying a quill and ink around with her. Also, like, a notebook. Okay, I'm ready. Let's begin by beating the eggs. Since your initial spark element was fire, Elliot, you should also have a slight connection with both wind and air elements. We'll be harnessing the wind element for today's lesson. Okay! First, pinpoint a specific part of the eggs to focus your magic.
Boop.
Do the yolk. Next, we want to mix the batter in a circular motion. So, we will want to focus our magic around the bowl.
Boop.
Boop. We continue channeling our magic around and around.
Boop. Boop.
And that's it. Sounds easy, but I'm sure I'll make mistakes. And all the muffins explode. Do you want to watch me do it again? Yes, please. Okay, but after this, I want to see you give it a go.
Boop.
Boop,
Boop.
boop,
Boop.
boop,
Boop.
boop, 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 boop. And that's how we do it. Wow, you made it look so easy, Lana!
No changes.
Thank you, Elliot. But flattery won't improve your magic skill. I know. Okay, I think I'm ready to give it a try. Good luck.
Boop. Boop.
Boop,
Boop.
boop,
Boop.
boop,
Boop.
boop,
Boop.
boop,
Boop.
boop.
What?
Oh. Calm down, Elliot. When you panic, you can accidentally channel your spark element. In your case, it would be fire. Oh, okay. Just take a few seconds to calm down. Shall we try again? One more time.
Boop.
Boop, boop, boop,
Boop.
boop, 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 boop. She seems to be getting the hang of this. I can see some real potential. Great work, Elliot. I could mix all day. Very good, but I think we should stop here for today. What? But I'm on fire right now. Literally. Eee! I didn't mean it like that. Water! I need water! You got too excited. Sorry. We still have a long way to go. After some time. You did pretty well with making today's batch. But the amount of times I lit the batter on fire. I'm sorry I wasted so many ingredients. It's quite alright, Elliot. I knew what I was getting myself into when I accepted you as my apprentice. Did you?
Very calm for someone who has to serve royalty in less than a day.
Yeah. Lana, you're so kind. Oh, here comes our Uh-oh. Lana! I need your help. Uh-oh. Excuse me? The king. He plans to wed the princess off to the first man that can defeat his fighter in a duel at the ball tomorrow night.
Disguise yourself as a man and fight.
Yeah. What? Eh? I need you to create a potion to turn me into a man. What? Please, I'm begging you.
I need that dick.
It's the only way I'll be able to fight for her. Pushing me off the screen. I can't possibly allow the princess to marry the first man to defeat the king's chosen fighter. Who knows what sort of barbarian it could be? But there's a chance the winner could be a kind-hearted person.
But that kind-hearted person is not Jane.
Yeah. I can't risk it. I can't bear the thought of her marrying a stranger she doesn't even know. Jane, rather than marrying her to an unknown man, isn't it more accurate to say you can't bear the thought of her marrying someone other than you? Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'm just a knight. I'm not even a high-ranking officer. I'm an elf and my body is scarred from war. I don't have any redeeming qualities. I don't know, being an elf is pretty cool. And my biggest setback of all is that I'm a woman.
Ah, goddamn.
What right do I have to stand by the princess's side unless I change?
Well, that's one reason to transition, I guess.
I mean, have we talked to the have you spoken with the princess about how she feels about this whole thing? Because maybe, just maybe, you can run away together.
I mean,
and just be two happy lesbians.
There's still the prince, you know? He's still around.
Maybe he wants to get married to the toughest fighter in the land. Who knows?
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for this.
Okay. Oh, I can save too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like if we don't do it, she's gonna find something terrible to do to herself. Confess your own feelings isn't gonna help anybody, and agree to help is just gonna... it's weird. So, 1 and 2 is agree to help, 3 and 4 is you're against it, and confess your own feelings is 5 and 6. 1, agree to help.
Okay.
And you think that by turning into a man and defeating the king's fighter, you will be accepted to stand by her side? Yes. Fine, I will do it. I'll create a potion for you, if that's what you think you need in order to win the princess's heart. Thank you, Lana. Is there really a magic potion to change Jane into a man, though? Probably lasts for like a day. I have never made one before, so I can't guarantee it will even work. We don't know what will happen. Your body might change, but so could your state of mind. Gay in one body, gay in the other. I don't even know if it will be permanent. Will have a permanent effect or just temporary. I am willing to take the risk. I just want to make it clear that I don't agree with this. I don't see why you need to change yourself to fight for the princess. You could easily hold your own in a battle against the other knights. You even fought in the war against the slime monsters. I would never be accepted as a woman, Lana. Very well. I'll make the potion tonight, so come by again tomorrow morning. Thank you, Lana. You don't know how much this means to me. Lana, are you okay? Yes. Let's get back to work, Elliot. We should still have an order to prepare for tomorrow's night. We still have an order to prepare. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Late evening! After I send Elliot home for the day, I sit in the kitchen in silence. The only sound I could hear is the crackling of the fireplace. Today has been both physically and mentally draining. The bakery seemed busier than usual today. Some of the customers were definitely not locals.
To be honest, I probably wouldn't have even opened the bakery to public if I had that big an order to fulfill.
Right, because, like, who knows if, like, a batch goes bad or something goes wrong with the recipe and you just need those extra muffins.
Mm-hmm.
I figured they must be visiting from the neighboring nations. Were they here to celebrate the princess's betrothment? Oh, here to fight for her hand? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, basically.
Perhaps they too were planning to fight for the right to marry her. Even after the last customer had left, I waited well past sunset to close the bakery.
Why?
I think I wanted to keep myself busy so that I could hold off on making Jane's potion. It was going to be a long, long day tomorrow. The day of the ball! Surprisingly, I had a really good night's sleep. It is a new day today. But that does not mean the events of yesterday did not happen. It also means I have a very large order of muffins to prepare. Lana, I'm here! I open the door. Good morning, Lana! Good morning, Elliot. Thank you for coming in a little earlier than usual to help with today's order. It was my pleasure. We have a lot to do today and not enough time to do it. Oh, okay. I don't waste any time with idle chit-chat this morning. Everything I've taught you so far has been leading up to this moment. I'm going to need you to find ingredients for me and help me mix the batter. We're going to work hard and fast, and I won't be able to give much assistance. In fact, I'll actually be timing you this time. Oh, great. I can handle it. All right. Are we ready? Yes. Let's do it. I'm counting on you. Elliot, please hand me the eggs on the bench. Oh, God. Yes, Lana. Thank you, Elliot. Need more flour now. Got it. Good work, Elliot. Could you grab me some lavender from the corner? Okay. Great. You're doing well, Elliot. Finally, can you hand me some of the blueberries from the bench? Okay.
These? Oh.
Perfect. You've been really helpful so far, Elliot.
They look like raspberries.
Something happened. Are you ready to mix the batter now? As ready as I'll ever be. Great. Remember to focus very carefully. Oh boy. If your concentration wanders, even just a little, you might burn the batter. I won't let you down, Lana. I'm sure you won't. Please start by mixing... Please start by mixing this one. So what is it asking you to do? Just click the circles?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, cute. And into the oven it goes. Yay! Great job, Elliot. Not only did you work efficiently, but you were able to use magic to mix the batter. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much, Lana. I was only able to do it because I have such an amazing teacher. Flattery will only get you so far, Elliot. Far enough to receive a reward? Perhaps. What would you like? Really? Well, I didn't think that far ahead. Maybe I'll ask for it at the ball. Are you gonna ask for a dance?
So, she has a crush on her, and she has a crush on Jane, and Jane has a crush on the princess.
The princess, yep. Are you sure? If it's something I can get for you immediately, you may as well ask now. It's alright, Lana. I'll ask during the ball.
It's definitely a dance.
Yeah. Very well. Muffin making successful!
So aggressive.
This morning has been extremely hectic. I decided not to open the store today so that Ellie and I could finish working on the muffins for tonight's ball. I was mixing several bowls of batter at once using magic. A few dozen muffins were already baking. Before I knew it, Jean had arrived at the bakery. Hello? Lana? Elliot? Is anyone in?
Ah, coming! I'll get the door for her, Lana.
Thank you. Morning. Morning, Jane. I'll be with you in just a moment. Take your time, Lana. I can see that you're working very hard to finish the muffins for the ball.
Have you been in the bakery's kitchen before?
No, I believe this is my first time seeing the back.
What do you think?
It's cozy.
Hey, Jane.
Yes, Elliot?
About what you said yesterday? What exactly is it about the princess that you like?
I nearly channeled my spark element into the muffin batters. Ooh, earthy. It's unprofessional of me, but I stopped mixing some of the bowls so I can eavesdrop on their conversation. That's, a little embarrassing when you ask me so suddenly.
Oh, sorry. But now that some time has passed, it's not so sudden anymore, right?
That's how that works, sure.
You really are persistent. The princess is very kind and charming.
Aren't I also kind and charming? Would you fight for my hand in marriage?
Elliot. The princess is... Even though I'm not a very interesting person, the princess will always listen to me when I ramble on during our conversations, regardless of whatever the topic is about. She is always encouraging me and is grateful for what I do around the castle. She may be kind, but she will still lecture me if I make a mistake. I like that responsible side of her. And at the end of the day, seeing her beautiful and sincere smile makes me happy.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Now, how am I supposed to try and talk her out of this? Jane. It's a pie potion. I worked all night on the potion. Thank you, Lana. I really do appreciate you making this for me, even though it was so sudden. Is it meant to be
Bubbling like that?
I like that you changed your voice halfway
Shut
through.
up. I honestly don't
she's
know.
morphing.
Yeah.
This isn't actually her real voice. She just puts this on to make herself look younger. Well, at least it's a pretty mix of colors.
Everybody's bi. Oh, Elliot. You're not going to drink it now?
Wrong person.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to drink it now?
Thank you. I didn't even realize. I'm a little nervous. I'll drink it before the ball.
I don't know. I feel like it's better for you to drink it now under supervision, given that no one knows if it's going to work or have the intended effect.
Right. Like, you could, like, very much just become like a slime monster.
I was thinking the same thing. Just a horrific slime monster in the ball.
Yeah. Will you be okay? I said I was willing to take the risk, right? Don't worry about me. I am living by my own choices in life. If anything goes wrong, I only have myself to blame.
That would not hold up in court necessarily.
Yeah, like, She took a poison potion.
It's not like your choices don't affect other people, Jane. Telling us not to worry.
Elliot is more upset about this than I thought she would be. If something happens to you, then we'll lose our #1 customer. I tried to brighten the mood with a joke.
Lana's right.
I'm trying to figure out how her sleeves are staying on.
I do not know. I feel like they are attached at the armpit. And that's it. Or are you talking about Lana's?
Lana's.
Magic.
I understand how Elliot's sleeves are on, because I've seen outfits like that before.
Yeah.
I am not sure how Lana's sleeves are staying on.
Lana is imbued with Final Fantasy magic.
Yeah, you know what?
Because, like, how did Lulu stay in her outfit at all?
Point.
Without you, our sales would go down.
She buys 1 muffin a day. You too.
That says a lot of really bad things about the state of the finances of the bakery.
I promise that even if I turn into a man, a bear, or even a pig, I will still come to the bakery every day to buy a muffin.
How are you going to buy muffins as a bear or a pig? Where are you going
barrels through the door. Muffin!
50 feral boars.
You better. It's a promise, all right?
Yes.
Jane,
that night.
Jane was the wild pig that stole the purse all along.
We finished making all the muffins before sunset. There was still some time left before the ball, so Elliot went home to change into appropriate attire. I went upstairs to take a quick bath before changing clothes as well. And then it was time for the ball. I love the ghost people. They didn't change at all!
What? Oh, hasn't even started yet, and there's already so many people! So excited!
That's great, Elliot, but be sure to stay close to me.
Why?
We'll be staying in the main hall for most of the night, but the castle itself has many rooms and hallways, so it's easy to get lost.
Okay. Hey, Lana.
Yes, Elliot?
Dressing up and going to the ball together is almost like we're going on a date.
Yes, Elliot.
Lana, muffins are so delicious. I never get to eat them. Elliot, if you eat all the muffins, there won't be any left for the other guest. But they're so good.
Oh, Elliot. Evening, beautiful.
Oh
Told him
my
he was
god.
looking ridiculous. Luca. Long time no see. It's been too long. The muffins being served tonight are from your bakery, correct? They're delicious. Thank you. They are as sweet as you are.
Notice that she's changed to a frown when he said that.
Yep. I see you're still saying such phrases. It's the truth. And who is this gorgeous girl?
I'm a lesbian. Hi,
No. What? You're going to give her the wrong impression of me? Just no. I just want to introduce myself. She's a lesbian. Good evening, beautiful. Luca de Castro, but you can just call me Luca.
Castrated is how you're going to end up.
Yeah, this night is not going to end well for you, sir. I'm good friends with Lana since childhood. And you are?
I'm her lesbian lover.
Oh my god, you were basically...
Only interested in women.
Oh. Oh. I don't even have a chance, do I? Where's that sex change potion?
Not really.
Lana, I'm heartbroken.
I can see that.
Oh,
Wrong.
I can see. I like it better with Elliot.
Yeah.
I can see that. Now, really, who are you? Are you someone special to Lana?
I sure am. I love seeing her face every morning. We spend every day together, too. By nightfall, she's got me all tired out. I can barely keep up with her.
That is very
Lady-
misleading in how you're presenting that.
Seriously. Lana, I'm so jealous. Elliot, please don't say things that will lead to misunderstandings. Elliot is my apprentice. She works at the bakery with me. It is strictly a teacher-student relationship. Oh, there isn't anything more?
No, we're not going to be problematic here.
Yeah. She's a child. No. Actually, we have no idea how old anybody is. One is old enough to be in the war.
Well, she could have been... Elliot could have been in the war, too.
That's true. If she had had powers beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More, it's problematic because of the power dynamic.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh my god.
Excuse me? I like you, Elliot. It's a shame you're not interested in men.
Maybe in another lifetime.
I hope so. Ah, it looks like the king is about to speak. The ballroom naturally falls silent at the presence of His Majesty.
And this is where a centaur tries to cross the room stealthily.
Many of the guests remain where they are in the hall, but a few are confident enough to make their way to King Carl. King Carl!
Wow, it really is the king. It's my first time seeing him this close.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for your attendance this evening. Shut up! I know I can't read.
I don't know. I like the first better. Thank you all your attendance.
As you all know, the reason for tonight's festivities is to celebrate my beautiful daughter's betrothment.
Which hasn't happened yet, because you're gonna fight for it now.
Blah, 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 blah. Madalena! Hi. My dear Donna Madalena, I am so proud to see the woman that she has grown up to become. She looks like a cross between Althea and Princess Yue.
I was thinking exactly that.
Wait, go back.
Oh. There it
I
is.
think Otto is on. I'm sure you are equally excited to hear the name of the lucky man who will marry my daughter. But even I do not know. Whispers and murmurs spread throughout the ballroom.
She's just spacing out.
Yeah, I am so high right now. It seems everyone is shocked to hear that the king himself does not know who will marry the princess. Wait. Does this mean the people in attendance tonight don't know about the king's fighter? My daughter has rejected every prince, nobleman, and suitor that has ever come seeking her hand.
Yeah, because they all suck.
Imagine my surprise when she said she was ready to wed. to be wed. She came to me with a single condition. The person she is to marry must first defeat a warrior in combat. More chatter spreads among the crowd.
Interesting. So this is her idea.
Yeah, I think she knew that Jane was gonna do something.
Yeah, but does she expect Jane to get a gender change? Is the
Probably
question.
not.
I'm confused. What is going on?
The princess was the one who got decided to hold the competition for her hand, not the king.
Why would she want to do that?
I have not the faintest idea, because you know Jane would kick the ass of anybody who tried. She's a funny one, isn't she? Luca had a coy smile on his face. Was he planning on competing? It's quite an amusing requirement she has set, but I trust my daughter. I believe something entertaining will come out of this. Yeah, you're gonna get a lesbian wife, or daughter-in-law.
You will get you specifically will get a
We will get a lesbian wife. And so the first to the best my chosen fighter in battle will be granted my daughter's hand. Who will take up this challenge and prove that they are worthy to marry my daughter? Guys shuffling around. A few of the guests shuffle around, some approach the front of the crowd, but none are brave enough to take on the challenge. Instead, whispers can be heard.
I should have brought my son along. He's a skilled fighter. To think such an opportunity to be tied to the royals will be missed.
If I had known beforehand, I would have worn my armor. You're just making excuses. You don't have the guts. They're not wrong. To suddenly spring this upon the guests without any warning or time to prepare, it's no wonder no one is confident enough to fight. But if that was the case, why even hold this ball to begin with? I will fight for the princess's hand. No change.
It's Jane! Did she take the potion? She doesn't look any different.
I can't tell either. It was untested concoction after all, so it most likely did not work. I'm gonna sneeze. Thank you. I'm just glad to see she's still alive and breathing.
And she's not a pig! It's the most important part!
Yes, that too.
Lana?
Yes, Elliot?
Where did your friend Luca disappear to?
Uh-oh. I'm not sure. This is a surprise. What is your reason for volunteering?
I love the princess.
Yeah. I'm not volunteering, Your Highness. I am making a declaration. Any fighter you have chosen, or any other man or woman here that wishes to fight for the princess, I will defeat them all.
Who does that knight think they are?
You have not provided us with a reason, Jane.
Can you imagine? She's like, oh my god, the king knows my name?
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Jane focuses on the princess. For love. That is my reason. That is your reason. Will you allow it? The king takes a quick glance at the princess. She's still high as fuck.
I would not accept any other reason.
Very well. We will allow it. I don't give two fucks.
This is outrageous! I think it's romantic. This is exciting. I'm rooting for Jane to win.
I don't think Jane took the potion. But the king still has not announced who Jane's opponent will be.
That's
it's
Luca.
Gonna be Luca.
Whoever it is, Jane is going to kick their butt.
De Castro, where are you? I've been here all along, Your Highness. Evening, Jane. You look more dashing than usual.
Jane's like, I will castrate you.
I'm gonna fuck you up! Thank you? Since you've been here from the beginning, you must have heard Jane's proclamation. I did, yes. Are you ready to defend the princess's hand? I already accept the honor to be your fighter days ago, Your Highness. If I had not come ready tonight, I would have dishonored my name.
What? Luca is the king's fighter. Isn't he a witch? Will Jane be alright? This seems unfair.
Well then, it would seem Jane will be your first challenger for tonight. First and last. Jane draws her sword and stands her ground, giving Luca a cold, hard stare. There is no sense of doubt or apprehension in her eyes. Not only first, I'll also be the last. I like this side of you. Off screen, Jane is the first to charge forward. She closes the gap between her and Luca. Oh god, that hurts me. She takes several swings at him and her sword, but he avoids contact with her blade, each time by propelling himself backwards using magic. I wish more women could chase me after me as enthusiastically as you are right now, Jane. Once he has gained the safe distance, Luca twists and flicks his wrist. A heavy wave of water is conjured to slam Jane up against the wall. Several spectators also hit with the water, sending them sliding into each other. You should give up, Jane. You can't beat me in a fight. Jane rises to her feet, combs her hair through her dripping wet hair, and once again charges at Luca.
Combs her hair through her dripping wet hair?
I don't... Combs her fingers through her dripping wet hair. Shut up.
I love you, Taryn.
It is pointless. Every time Jane closes the gap between them, Luca uses magic to get away or push her back. Is that all you've got, Jane?
What accent was that?
I don't fucking know. She clicks her tongue before scanning her surroundings for something. But what? Her eyes lock onto a noble. Oh god.
Is she gonna throw a noble at Luca?
Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker! Jane dashes over to him and... She grabs the muffin the noble was holding in his hand and flings it at Luca.
What?
Okay.
She's using our muffins as a weapon?
Luca swiftly moves out of the way of the muffin, and the muffin hits the wall.
Could you imagine if all along they were actually the worst muffins in the world?
I know. And the only person who could eat them was high as fuck. You shouldn't waste food, Jane. But Jane smirks. Why is she smirking? Jane runs over to a nearby table that is covered with our muffins.
What if the princess is like a monster when she has muffins?
She just like transforms. I am the bear!
Bear, motherfucker.
She wouldn't. Jane grabs the muffins and begins catapulting them one by one at Luca.
She would? Muffins! We worked so hard on them!
What is happening?
That's my question, too.
Pumpkin seed, vanilla, animal cinnamon, apple cinnamon. Shut up. Blueberry.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're stopping after this.
Yes. I can't read anymore.
Animal cinnamon.
With every flying muffin that comes hurling towards him, Luca takes a step further and further away. He reflects some of the muffins away using magic, causing them to fly towards the crowd. These two won't stop at muffins!
Ha!
Are you seriously trying to make a joke right now? Flying fucking muffins.
Did you see the way his character like turned and just fell flat?
Yeah. Luca stumbles. He just slipped on one of the muffins on the floor. A blueberry and lavender muffin, to be precise.
It's
How
fate.
Convenient. Yeah. Wait, hold on! Throwing the last muffin, Luca manages to deflect it using a wave of water, his spark element. Jane must have expected this. She dodges to the side and pulls something out from behind her coat. Another weapon? Oh, is it the potion? A shimmer of yellow splashes toward Luca. He sends another wave.
Oh my god, can you imagine if she did... Oh, that would be terrible.
Yeah, but the yellow liquid instead mixes with his conjured water. It has a strong odor. Did she pee in a bottle? It reeks of peppermint and valerian root.
The sleeping potion?
Luca pinches his nose to block the stench. Jane stands atop a fallen Luca, with the tip of her sword pointed towards his neck. You've beaten me. I have. Well done, Jane. I have to admit, I am impressed. You've defeated me and earned the right to the princess's hand. Jane lowers her sword and looks towards the king. No. She's looking at the princess. Well, Madalena, what do you think?
Jane!
Smooch, smooch.
I told you, did I not?
The person who wins this fight will be without a doubt my true love, my knight in shining armor. Princess, you still only call me by my title, even after you just fought for my hand. Shouldn't you be saying something else right about now? Madalena. Yes. I love you with all of my heart, my mind, my body, and my soul. I know, Jane. I love you too.
Cute.
Aww! It's a happy ending!
Now I will go become the moon.
My girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy. Yes, I suppose it is. I'm glad Jane was able to find the strength in herself to fight for the one she loves. I'm glad that she's getting the happy ending she deserves. Is everything alright, Elliot?
I was just thinking.
Please, do share.
You have thoughts so rarely.
Well, have you ever felt like something wasn't quite right?
What do you mean?
Like, you thought the world revolved around you, or that you were the main character in a story?
I sure
What?
hope you never thought like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Elliot. Are you telling me you're a narcissist right now?
Yeah, seriously.
But you're actually just a supporting character in someone else's story? Someone else's love story? And you really thought you had a chance to be with someone. You tried to make the right moves and say the right things in order to impress them. But the choices you make have little to no effect on how much they like you? Because it was never your story to begin with.
Yeah, sure, that's exactly how this works.
Yeah.
Only one romance can happen at one time. Everyone else has to wait their turn until that romance is done.
Right. It was hers, and she had the power to decide how her love story would end all along. Mm.
Holy That's really funny. That is a really funny way to end.
Yeah. That was great.
Sorry.
That was cute.
It was cute, yeah. I love that ending.
Yeah. Just like this whole existential crisis bullshit. It's just...
They stopped existing at that point. They're
yeah.
done.
Yeah. You've served your purpose.
This was never about you to begin with.
Right. Yeah. And then they didn't get their dance, so we don't know what that flavor.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was gonna be her asking her on a date or a dance or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That was very clearly what it was supposed to be, but...
Oh, here we go. Lana! Yes, Elliot? Remember this morning you said you would give me a reward for successfully making the muffins? I remember. Do you wish to ask for your reward now? If that's okay. I want to have a dance with you.
There it is.
Hold it! A dance? Yes, please. Of course, Elliot. I would love to. Really? Do you know how to dance? Nope. Not at all. I was hoping it would be another thing that you would teach me. Because now we have our whole lives together. Oh, Elliot, what am I going to do with you? Marry me. Aww, precious.
Very cute.
Very cute.
Gallery.
Very, very cute. Yeah.
Ooh, we have locked pictures.
Yeah, we have to play it again.
No. Yeah, it was overall cute, little fun time.
Yeah, very gay, very precious.
Really would love to know what happened exactly with the gender changing potion.
Yeah,
did Jane just decide not to take it?
Yeah, I feel like it would be one of those things where Jane just decided not to take it, but I really would have liked that confirmation.
Yeah. It would have, I felt, like, stronger narrative-wise.
Yeah. I wonder if the solution, or like the good, quote-unquote good ending, was supposed to be that she didn't have the potion? No. Because then they were talking about her taking the potion.
Do you think if you had refused to make the potion or you confessed your feelings, the story would have had a completely different ending?
I mean, that's possible. It's like, you've always felt that way about me? Well, fuck the princess. But I don't know. That's probably where the other endings come from. Yeah. Because we probably get a kiss with her.
I don't think these are endings. I think these are just locked photos that we didn't trigger.
Right. Yeah. No, I know that.
Oh, okay.
It's just like there's going to be choices we make that unlocks those photos. And one of them could be like Jane denying us, or Jane being like, oh, it was you all along.
Mm-hmm.
And then us breaking Elliot's heart.
Fun times.
Fun times.
Thank you for joining us for Short Game Saturday, as we played Baked Magic by WitPOP. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, a follow, and ring that notification bell so you know when the new episode drops. Also, stop on by our completely free Discord server to chat about games and whatever else is on our mind. I promise we don't bite that hard. Please refrain from any hate toward us or the game developers. The devs worked really hard to make this game happen and they deserve our support, because anyone who just wants to fight for the one they love deserves all the support. That's all for now, folks, and we'll see you next time.